Hello everyone, today I'm back with another weekly expense update. This is for the week of April 4th through April 10th. And if you guys are new here, please allow me to introduce myself. I am a cash-based budgeter and mom based here in Texas. I'm also a server and I'm a zero-based budgeter, so all of my income that I accumulate daily does go towards something. If you guys have not checked out my previous video, I do have a giveaway announcement located there. All the rules are in the description box. And if you look at the community tab on my channel, you'll find the rules there as well. So go ahead and definitely check that out if you are interested. But let's go ahead and get into this week's update for the expenses that we had throughout this past week. So it felt like a very, very expensive week on, Sunday? Yesterday. I actually went on like a date with my boyfriend and we did a lot of really fun things, which I'll get into once we start. But it was a little bit of a pricier week for me. So let's go ahead and figure out why. We'll get started. First, going into my cash envelopes, starting with, I think I'm going to skip these for later and I'll explain why. Let's go ahead and just get into my credit card first. So starting off with gas, we did spend the entire $30. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that out and put that up here. So it should be 30, 20, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. And I'll just put it up here. And if you guys are new here, I spend money in two different ways. Either it comes out of my bank account via my debit cards, or I use my credit card mostly for points, honestly. I like to gain points on there. So that is what I have done here. I've kind of laid it out to where you guys know what expense is going into which account. So all of these ones I'm about to do are going into get deposited to my credit card. So next up, groceries. I spent a total of $80 on groceries this past week. So what I'm going to do is we have 90 here. I'm going to grab that 10 back. We have 50, 70, 90. And then I'm going to grab this $10 and put it back into groceries for now. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up using it. Next up is spending. So this one's a little bit different. I had $25 in here, but I did give my sister $20 yesterday because she watched my son and I gave her $20. They went out to eat. So I have $5 in here. I am going to put that towards some of the spending that I had. Nothing in particular, but I did spend a lot of money on different things. So I'm going to need this $5. I'm going to go ahead and throw it out here. And this week I did total them up so that I had a better idea of how much was coming from which type of expense. So gas, grocery spending, dine out. And then, really quickly, I almost forgot. I do need to pull $40 and put this off to the side. I do need to pull $40 from rent. So a few weeks back, I gave my boyfriend $100 to buy some furniture. And then we ended up selling that furniture and we got a profit from it. So he gave me $40 from that. That is going to go towards something that I spent this week. So I wanted to go ahead and pull that from the rent envelope. So I'm going to keep that off to the side. Moving back into Dine Out, we did spend a total of $200. So let me just go over that really quickly. So most of it came from yesterday. Him and I went so many different places. We ended up going to an event called Hip Hop Bingo, which is as fun as it sounds. It was some of the most fun I've had in such a long time, and it was much needed. So basically the idea was that it's kind of like regular bingo. You did it on your phone and they would have B and then an artist name. So B Sierra or G Sierra. And then you would fill out your card on your phone, on the little cards online. And then once they had 2 bingo winners for each round, they would go head to head in different competitions like trivia, finish the rhyme. They had a dance off. They had a lip sync battle. And it was just so much fun. It's an event that we found on Eventbrite, and it was only $35, which is what was here. That was for both of us to go. So I am including that in the Dine Out because this folder is for date nights, and we did do that. And then we ended up going to get coffee several times that day. We went to like an Instagram kind of coffee shop that was really cute, and then we went to a different coffee shop a couple of times because they served coffee and then alcohol, which my boyfriend got a couple of shots there. And then we went to a fancy bar type thing here in my town. And I don't drink, but my boyfriend does, and they had like really cool crafted cocktails. So we went there, and we went to Firehouse Subs for lunch, and we went and got ramen that day as well. So it was a really, really, really fun day, super jam packed with stuff, but it basically totaled out to about $200, and I have, I think it's 140 in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, that's 100, 20, 40. And then I'm going to put the other $40 towards this as well. That's 60 and 80. So that's 180. And I'm going to use this $10 from Groceries to cover some of the expenses as well, since it's left over. So I think we're done in here. Yes, we are. I'm just going to go ahead and close that for now and put it away. And then we have a total of 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 85, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. So 190. It is $10 short, but I'm not gonna worry about it, because other times whenever I was depositing money into my credit card, I did round up, and I do have a little bit of a buffer, so it's not a huge deal. We're just gonna roll with it. So that is what we're going to put into credit card. Let me just go ahead and collect it all and get it counted. What else? Oh, yeah. So I totaled the groceries to be $80, but I did spend $77 at H-E-B and then another $3 at Trader Joe's. I just want to make sure I went over everything on my list here. Yes, drinks, ramen, perfect. Okay. So let's get this counted. We have 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 90, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9, 300, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $305 going into credit card. And that is in here. We did have some money that I hadn't deposited yet, so we'll combine these and see how much we have total. Let's see. So in credit card now, we have a total of 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 90, 310, 30, 50, 70, 90, 410, 415, 420, 425, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $435 in credit card now that is going to get deposited. Okay. Getting into the stuff for my bank. So if you guys don't know, if y'all are new here, if you haven't seen one of my videos where I mention it, I do maintain a pretty good buffer in my checking account for little expenses that I don't account for in my envelopes. That being said, most of these items here, I think I'm going to use my buffer for, just because I spent so much on my credit card. So the Kohl's is one that I had purchased some clothing a few weeks back, and I didn't like them, so I ended up returning them, and I got, I think, $48 back for that. And so that is in my account currently, like as a plus. So I'm just going to kind of ignore this Kohl's because I have the money on my account to cover it, and I actually have an extra $20 for clothing in there. So I'm just going to kind of check that off, and then I'm going to use my buffer on the Sonic and the book fair. My son, he had a book fair at school this week, and that isn't something that I have accounted for in any of my envelopes. I could take it from his envelope or from something else, but it's just really not that big of a deal. It's only $15 and I have the extra money. But we are going to go ahead and grab $40 from my essentials envelope, which is also my medical envelope, to cover some like copay or like some lab. I had some labs done the last time I went to the doctor, and they totaled $40. So out of my essentials folder, this is what this is for. I'm going to grab $40. So 20, 30, 35, 40. Let me go ahead and put that up here. And I think that leaves $3 in this envelope. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that $40 into my deposit folder really quickly. All right, so we do have $10 that I haven't deposited quite yet, and we'll just add that to the 40, which will bring it to 50. So let me make sure. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. Yes. I'll probably end up depositing these this week. I might even do it today. I have to go grab my HEB order for this current week. So that is it for this week's weekly expense update. Because I was so busy yesterday, I didn't get to film this yesterday, so I am doing it on a Monday. I might not get this video out until Tuesday though, because I do have some other videos I have to film. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you do like these types of videos, please give it a like. Go ahead and comment down below. If you did make it this far, please leave a little duck emoji down below. If you've made it to this point, thank you so much. But until next time, guys, I will see you in my next video. Thanks again. Bye.